Yeah, welcome to Nabeel Math Academy. This is Dr. Mohammed Nabeel. In this video, we are going to discuss about the double integration in the polar coordinate. So to start with the polar coordinate, we know already the definition of the polar coordinate. What are the things we will convert for the polar coordinate is, first of all, you have to know the graph knowledge. So you have to know the graph knowledge. So draw the graph of the given limit in the Cartesian coordinate and then substitute this one in the integral. Whenever you will get x, so I will replace by cosine r cosine theta and y equal r sine theta, and dy over dx dy, it can be written as r dr d theta. So this is the limit. So this is in the Cartesian form. So this integration in the Cartesian form, I will convert this one in the polar form by substituting the above rules. So that's why this is a very important. So here this is the polar form. So let us start with the problem first. So first of all, I will write it the limit of x and y. What are the limit of x and y here? The limit of y is this one. So y equal 0 to y equal square root of 1 minus x square. So if you square it, we will get what? X square equal 1 minus x square. Y square equal 1 minus x square. Move it the x square here. It is a x square plus y square equal 1, which is a circle, unit circle. And what are the limit of y? The limit of x. So what are the limit of x? The x limit is x equal minus 1 and x equal plus 1. So how will you draw the graph of this one here? So this is the graph you will have. So this is x-axis and this is y-axis. Y-axis. Now this is the region which is given. This is the region which is given. So the line is draw is what? Vertically. So this is y equal 0. Y equals 0 to y equal to the circle. This is y equal to the circle 1 minus x square. And what about the line? What about x equal? X equal, this is x equal 1 and this is x equal minus 1. X equal minus 1. So I will convert the entire thing in terms of polar coordinate. How will you do this one? So first of all, we will do it here, converting into the polar form. Polar form. So I will write it x square plus y square always here. So whenever you will have a x square plus y square, therefore the value will be r square. If you have x equal x square plus y square, which is equal r square. I know it this one by using the polar coordinate. Now the given integral, what is the limit of r? The limit of r, this is r square is equal 1, r is equal 1. So therefore the limit is r is 0 to 1. What about the theta limit? Theta limit is, this is 0, this is theta equal pi over 2, and this one is theta equal pi. So the limit of theta is from 0 to pi. From 0 to pi. I write it here 0 to pi. So I will convert this integral. The given integral in the Cartesian form, minus 1 to plus 1, integral 0 to square root of 1 minus x square plus y square, here dy dx. How will you convert in terms of polar form? It's very simple. So it is integral. So inner limit is always the r limit 0 to 1. What is the outer limit? Theta limit 0 to pi. And what about this one? This one r square. This is x square plus y square, which is r square. And what about this part? As we converting in terms of polar coordinate, dx dy can be written as r dr d theta. So this is the always same for all the problem. Whenever dx dy, so I will convert in terms of r dr d theta. Now you will simplify this part, this integration. So this is in the r comma theta, integral 0 to pi, and here integral 0 to 1. If you multiply, it becomes r power 3 dr d theta. As usual, I will integrate the innermost integral with respect to r first, then we will do it with the theta. So if you integrate x power 4 over 4, the limit is what? 0 to 1. When you substitute the limit, it is 1 over 4, which is a constant. So I will take it outside this one. 1 over 4 is a constant. What is the remaining integral? Integral 0 to pi and d theta. When you integrate this one, theta, so it is pi. So dx integration is theta only because it's a constant one you have. So it is a theta. So upper limit substitute, you will get pi minus 0. So final answer will be pi over 4. This is pi over 4. So this is how we will convert everything in terms of polar coordinate. Let us start with the same thing here. The second problem, we will have it here, the x value. What is the limit of y? The limit of y is y equals 0 to y equal square root of 4 minus x square. Now if you square this one, you will get 4 minus x square. Move the x square here, it becomes x square plus y square equal 4. This is r square. R is square equal 4. So which is a unit circle, which is a circle with the center 0, 0 and radius 2. With the radius 2. And what about the r, the x value, the limit of x? The limit of x varies from 0 to 2. 0 to 2. Now if you draw the graph of this one, this is a circle. So this is a circle you have. So x-axis, y-axis, and this one is the line. You will have 0 to 2. X equals 0, x equal to 2. This is x equal 0 and this one is x equal to, and the line I will draw vertical. So this is the part we have y equals 0 to this is 2, all are 2, radius 2, radius minus 2 here, here you have minus 2, so radius 2, 4 minus x square. So if you see this one, we will need only the first quadrant, only the first quadrant. This is what you have, the y limit 0 to root of 4 minus x square. What is the limit of x? 0 to 2. Therefore, I need only this part. I will need only this one, this area, the first quadrant. So, what is the theta value? What is the theta value here? Theta ranges from 0 to pi over 2. So, I write it here. The r ranges from 0 to, this is 4. So, you will have here square root of 4 which is 2. So, r ranges from 0 to 2, theta range from 0 to pi over 2. Now, I will integrate this one. This given integration, we will convert in terms of the polar form. How will you convert? Double integral. So e to the power, I am taking a common factor x square plus y square into dy dx, and here you will have 0 to square root of 4 minus x square, and here 0 to 2. So this is a Cartesian coordinate. I will convert this one in terms of polar coordinate. How will you do this one? So it is integral. So e to the power, this part it is minus this one, the entire part is r square. This is r square, r square. And what about dx dy, which is r dr d theta. Now it's time for the limit. So what is the limit of r? The limit of r is 0 to 2. So I write it that always r is the inner limit and theta is the outer limit. What is the theta limit? It is 0 to pi over 2. 0 to pi over 2. Now we have to integrate this one. We cannot integrate this one easily because we have to go with the substitution method, u substitution method, because it is the power x square r square and here r. So I will take this one as a u. So what happened? U equal r square. What happened? Therefore, du equal to r dr. I need dr, r dr, just bring it this 2. So du over 2 which is equal r dr. Now whenever you will have a substitution method in the definite integral, there will be a new limit. So what is the limit of u? That is r. The limit of r is 0 to 2. But what is the limit of u? The u limit you have to calculate. What is this one? You have to substitute the r here. When r equals 0, the u value is 0. When r is equal to, therefore u value is 2 square, which is equal 4. Which is equal 4. Now I will just substitute this value here. So integration, it becomes integral 0 to pi over 2. So integral 0 to 4 e to the power minus u into du over 2. Over 2 I am taking outside the integral. Here you have a d theta. Now you have to integrate. So what is the integration now? So we will integrate this part. So it is 1 over 2, 0 to, okay, we will separately integrate and then we will substitute the value. This is the best method we will do it. So I will do it this one separately and then finally we will substitute e power minus u over minus 1. It is the value 0 to 4. So minus 1 outside, e to the power minus 4 minus 1. E power 0 is 1. When you multiply, you will get 1 minus e power minus 4. So this is the final answer. Now I just substitute in the place of this. Now what is the integration here? This is equal half. Since this one is a constant because there is no theta value, so I will take it outside. 1 minus e power 4 outside. When you integrate with respect to theta, you will get theta 0 to pi over 2. Now when you substitute the value, the limit, you will get 1 minus e power minus 4 into pi over 2 minus 0. After multiplying, final answer will be pi over 4. Pi over 4, 1 minus e power minus 4. So here we are using the u substitution method to evaluate this integral. So that's why it is a special problem we will take. So before it was not there because it is no u substitution method. But here we will do it. Now the last problem of this video we have. So we have to calculate the shaded region of these leaves. So here we will have this one I want to calculate. In order to calculate this one, I will calculate, since it is a symmetric, I will calculate only the upper part and multiply by 2, or you can do it with the full area. Both are correct. So either you can do it from minus pi over 4 to plus pi over 2 or multiply by 2. Both are same. Now let us start with this one. Here there is no Cartesian form is given. Directly the value is given. So r value start from 0. This is 0 to, this is r equal cosine 2 theta to cosine 2 theta. And what about the theta value? Theta value is 0 to pi over 4. It is 45 degree. Not at all cross the first quadrant. Half of the first quadrant. Therefore, it is 0 to pi over 4. Now, whenever there is a area is not given, so we will write it this one as a keeping the 1. So, I will write it this one as a area is given by double integral over the domain. This is a domain into dA. So I will calculate this one as double integral r dr d theta. R dr d theta. Then the limit of r. What is the limit of r? 0 to cosine 2 theta. What is the limit of theta? If it is symmetric, see here, there is a two methods you can do it here. Either you can take the limit as minus pi over 4 to plus pi over 4. You will get a same answer. Or you can do it the other method. You, since it is a symmetric, I will do it this one as what? Multiply by 2. So or we can do it this one, same thing, integral 0 to cosine 2 theta r dr d theta, but only the change in the limit 0 to pi over 4, and since it is a symmetric, I multiply by 2 because I will calculate only the upper part and then multiply this one with the area, multiply by 2, you will get the full area since it is a symmetric. Now integrate this one, simplify. So what is the integration here? So here we will do it this one, I will do it this one. By the way, the answer will be going to be the same. if you use this one or that one. Integral 0 to pi. So what is the integration? We will do it the same technique. So I will use the innermost integral first and then I will evaluate. So it is x is r square over 2, 0 to cosine 2 theta. So 1 over 2 cosine square theta, cosine square 2 theta. So how will you write it? Cosine square 2 theta. Cosine square 2 theta, you can write it this one as, since cosine square theta is equal 1 plus cosine 2 theta over 2. If it is theta, here 2 theta. If you have a 2 theta here, it is 4 theta here. So cosine 4 theta over 2. So this is the same formula we are going to apply here. So you will get it here as 1 over 2 and then 1 plus cosine 4 theta over 2. So if you multiply, you will get 1 over 4, 1 plus cosine 4 theta. I have to substitute. Now what is the integration here? The integration becomes 2 times of this 1 over 4 I am taking outside, which is 1 over 4, and here integral 0 to pi over 4, and what is this? You will have 1 plus cosine 4 theta into d theta. Now what is the integration of this 1 plus cosine theta? So here, after simplifying, you will get 1 over 2. Here integrating theta, 1 become theta. And here sine 4 theta over 4. And the limit is 0 to pi over 4. Now, if you substitute the upper and lower limit here, so what happened here? So if I substitute here sine pi, the upper limit, sine pi value is 0. And if you substitute the lower limit here, sine 0, which is 0. So entire part is 0 here. Now you have to substitute only in place of theta. So what happened here? 1 over 2. Upper limit I substitute pi over 4 minus lower limit will be 0. So the final answer will be pi over 8. Thank you.